Shopify website design tutorial, the ultimate website design. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I will show you guys how you can build an amazing e-commerce store on Shopify. I'm going to break down all the basic steps from signing up to setting up your first store, adding your product, setting up a theme, as well as integrating other applications. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. Now, to get started, simply go on to shopify.com. From there, click on Start for Free. Once you click on Start for Free, you can sign up with Shopify with any of your email addresses. So once you go on ahead and click on Sign Up with your preferred method, you are going to create a new store. So for the creation of a new store, you have to answer a couple of prompt questions, and I'll show you guys what that process looks like. So click on Create Store once you have signed up with your email address on Shopify. Then in your particular type of store that you are creating, I would recommend to always opt in with these questions because they can help you in getting started. For us, even if we don't answer these questions, we can proceed with our store. Now, with Shopify, you get a free trial for 3 days, and then you can go on ahead and enjoy the first month of Shopify for only $1. So for that, simply click on Select a Plan. Now, once you click on Select a Plan, you can choose the plan of your choice. We're going to proceed with the basic plan on Shopify. Then from here, you're going to insert your payment information, so we're just going to do that. Now that we have completed our payment, just complete your basic information like your phone number, and then also add the city and the postal code. Confirm your business address and make sure it is the same as your billing address. Now, once this has been completed, our store is ready to set up. Now, for any Shopify store, the first and most important step is to actually add products. So if you're selling your own products, which means you're not drop shipping, you can do it very simply. Simply click on Products on the left panel. Once you click on Products on the left panel, click on Add Product. Once you click on Add Product, you're going to enter a title for your product. Let's say this is going to be a denim dress. Then below that, you're going to add a description. So in your description, if you're uncertain about how you can write a description, simply click on the Generate Text icon, which is this sparkling icon over here. Over here, just add information or keywords about your particular product, like this. And once you add some basic key information, such as the materials or how the dress is designed, go into tone. You can choose different types of tones, such as daring tones, playful, sophisticated, persuasive, or supportive tone. So I want to use a sophisticated tone and then just click on Generate. Once you click on Generate, click on Keep to insert your description. Now, if you want, you can also insert images or videos in product descriptions. After you have done that, scroll down into the media section. Over here, click on Upload New. And from here, you're going to upload the product images. So for us, we have a couple of product images ready, and I'm just going to insert these images over here. Now, if you want to change the order in which your images are listed, so if I want this to be the primary image, simply hold the image by these 3 dots and move it towards the front. And the image at the center is the primary image. You can really customize this however. Then scroll down and enter the price of your product. Now keep in mind that the price of your product can also have a compare at price, which is usually a higher price in which the product is listed at. This usually creates a sense of a discount for customers. Then you can also choose whether or not you want to charge taxes. And below that, you can add your cost per items and calculate your profits and your margins. This section is not visible to customers, so you don't have to worry about that. Below that, you can add the quantity of your product. This can help you in making sure that you are selling as many products as possible. And if you want, you can also choose to continue selling when out of stock. Then you can add the physical weight of the product and then variants. Variants are very important because a lot of products to almost all products, especially in the clothing industry, do have variants. So click on Add Options. Here you can add 4 types of variants such as size, color, material, and style. I'm going to be adding size variants. One thing to keep in mind is that if you're going to be adding variants like I did, so I denoted my variants by S, M, and L, which means small, medium, and large. Now, if I add a secondary product and I add sizes in that, I would add them in the same way instead of writing the entire text like this. The reason for that is because when customers apply filters, they should have a cohesive appearance for all of the products, such as S, M, and L, rather than having different variant options like S and then small in the complete word. And this just makes sure that Shopify categorizes items better and together. Below that, you can choose the inventory for each individual size that you have, and then you can also customize the search engine listing of your product. Once you're satisfied with your product listing, you can go into product organization on the top right. Now, in your product organization, you can add the category of product this belongs to. Then you can also add your product type, vendor, and tags. Then click on Save over here. And just like that, our first product has been added. Now you can follow the same steps a couple more times to add all of your product. Now that we have created our first product, it's time to create our first collection because categorization of products is really important for any Shopify store. So I am going to click on collections over here and then click on create collection. Now, let's say I want this to be a collection of all of my dresses. Now, below that, you can also add a description and the collection type. I'm going to keep this collection as a manual collection from where I will manually add products. Then a representative image can be inserted. Click on add image and use any image of your personal preference. I'll be using the same product image. Then click on save. Once you have completed this, go back into products on the Shopify panel, click on the particular product listing. Once you do that, scroll down and you will see your collections. Check the dresses collection and then click on save. Now our product has been inserted into the collections of dresses. Now that we have set up our first product and our first collection, it's time to get started with setting up our store. To do this, click on Online Store on the left panel. And once you go into Online Store, click on Themes. You will see by default the Dawn theme is selected. Click on Customize over here to begin with customization. Now, once you open up the store, you will see a gear icon on the leftmost panel. Click on this gear icon and then click on Logo. Over here, you can upload your brand logo. So I'm just going to upload our logo over here. And this is our logo. So I'm going to be using the one without a background. And when you add it in your theme settings in the gear icon, what this does is that it takes any place where your logo is supposed to be placed and it will automatically place it for you. Now, once this has been completed, I can customize the width of my logo as well if I want to increase the size in the header as well. Now, I'm just going to reduce the size a little and keep it at around 80 pixels. Now, once we have completed this, we're going to scroll down and we can actually add different color schemes. This can be helpful in developing a brand identity and can be useful in making sure your website stands out in comparison to other stores. Simply click on Add Scheme, and then from here you can begin customization. And I want my entire store to be in a pastel pink theme because I love pink and I love a pastel pink. So simply select the color and then select the new color you want to replace it with. So instead of my text being black, I'm going to make it into a very solid purplish pink color like this. And then after that, we have the outline buttons where I'm also going to be using this solid color and for shadows as well. Then for my button labels, I'm going to keep them as white. Now, once I have completed this and built my new color scheme, I think I'm going to opt for black text because it just looks a bit interesting. Now, once I have created this color scheme, I can then later on apply it throughout multiple sections of my Shopify store. Now, to begin customization of the website sections, simply click on Sections on the leftmost panel. On the top, you will see an announcement bar. I don't want this, so I will just delete this. Next up, you have your header. Click on the header and choose the logo position that you want from this dropdown. Let's say I want this to be top center like this or top left, or if I want it to be middle left or middle center like this. Now below that, you will have your navigation menu. I'll show you guys later on how to customize this as well. Scroll down and choose the type of header style you want and your color scheme. So from here, I'm going to change the color scheme into color scheme 6, which is our new color scheme. Now, once I've done that, I can go back into our home page. In your home page, you will see a image banner. Click on this image banner and upload your images that you want to use as a banner image. So for us, I want to just use a couple of basic images as our banner images, and I will be using this image as our image banner on Shopify. Now click on done, and once you click on done, you can also choose the size of the banner. Simply go on ahead and scroll down and select banner height. From here, you can choose a shorter banner if you want. You can also click on edit and choose a particular focal point in your image so that the banner actually displays the focal point. Then click on save over here. Now, once you've done that, you can scroll down and also align the content, which is basically the text and the button present on top of your store banner. I want this to be at the middle center, like this. Now, once I've done that, I am going to go back and then click on the text over here. And I want to add maybe pink is the new white. Pink is the new classic. And then after that, I can highlight the text and make it bold as well. Then click on buttons from the left panel. And I want it to say shop now, and I want it to link to all of my products. Then go back. Now, after that, we have a featured product section and then a footer. Now, to make our website more interesting, I can click on Add Section to customize my homepage with multiple different sections. You can display different collections, products, as well as different benefits or brand initiatives that you are taking. A really interesting way of displaying products is by using a slideshow. Simply click on Slideshow over here, and in a slideshow, you can add multiple different product images that can help you in representing your business. But I am going to keep this as it is, and we're going to go into the featured products collection. And then I am just going to scroll down and change the color scheme for this as well. Then I'll go into the footer and change the color scheme for that as well. Once completed, I will click on save on the top right. Now, for any Shopify website to be complete, we need to fix this navigation menu. To do this, click on exit, and I want my navigation menu to actually have the title of my product collections. So to do that, go into online store on the left panel, then click on navigation. Once you click on navigation, click on main menu under menus. Then you will see this section called catalog. Catalog does not suit our store, so I will just delete this menu item, and then I'll add a new menu item. This is going to be for our dresses, and then we are going to paste or search a link. Simply select this text box and then click on collections. Then click on the dresses collection. Then click on add over here. Then I want to add a all products page, all products. And then I will do the same by simply clicking on this empty box and then clicking on product. Then click on all products and click on add. Now I want to rearrange these pages. So I'll hold the contact page by these dots and move it to the last item. Then click on Save Menu. Now if I view my online store, my menu will be updated like so. Now that we have created a new menu and set up our product, let's take a look at what our product actually looks like. So this is our product page and this is our product. Now, although this looks pretty nice, this is not going to be a feasible website. The reason for that is because we have to set up our payment getaways as well as our shipping policies, privacy policies, and more. So to do all of that, all you have to do is simply go into your Shopify dashboard and then click on settings on the bottom left. Then click on store details. The first most important step is to click on this icon and edit your store name to your actual store name. So let's say this is going to be Pink Sakura. Now, once completed, click on save. Make sure that your store currency as well as your time zone and address are all correct. Now, once you have completed your basic info, it's time to set up a basic payment system. To do that, go into Payments and then click on Choose a Provider. Simply choose Shopify Payments as your provider because they provide you with the lowest transactional fees. PayPal is also going to be an additional service that is included, and that can help you in making sure that your website looks authentic and trustable. Now, once you have set up payments, it's time to set up the next most important thing, which are store policies. So, to do that, we have a really easy shortcut provided by Shopify. Simply remaining in the Settings tab, scroll down. Once you scroll down, you will see Policies at the end. Click on that particular section. Scroll down and turn on the return rules. These are the basic return rules: no restocking fees, no sale, final sale items, free return shipping, returns accepted for 30 days. So let's say I can click on manage and I'll change the return rules. So my return policy is for 30 days. A customer provides the return shipping. I'll just save these. Now going back into my policies, I can scroll down and then click on Create from Template under all of your written return and refund policies, your terms of service, as well as your contact info. Only your shipping policy is something you will have to write manually because that is not something that Shopify can estimate for you. However, when you add these template policies, make sure to read through them. And once you have read through all of your return policies, make sure to add your accurate information. You will see there are a few different sections where you are supposed to incorporate your own phone number and addresses. You can see it says your trading name, your business address, business phone number, business registration number, and VAT number. Insert these on your own, and you will also add your VAT and trade number in your contact info. Once completed, click on Save. Now, we have created our policies, but for any Shopify store to go live, you need to have these policies be displayed in your store. Now, to display these particular policies, simply click on Online Store on the left panel. Once you click on Online Store on the left panel, scroll down and click on Navigation. Click on your footer menu and add menu item. Then simply leave the name empty and directly go into the search or paste link box. Then click on Policies and then choose each individual policy like this. So this just makes sure that all of your policies are now displayed, and in case any customer has any issues with your product or they have any issues with your terms of service, they can actually read up on it on their own. Click on Save on the top right. Now it's time to make some finishing touches. Click on Online Store and then click on Customize. Once you do, scroll down and you will see a footer. Now in your footer, just click on this and scroll down and you will see your Show Policy Links. Make sure to check this box so all of your policy links are displayed. Click on Save on the top right to make sure your changes are saved. Now, once this has been completed, we can further our website with a few application embeds. So if you want to elevate your Shopify store with things like a color swatch or a moving header, I have separate tutorials on that as well if you want to take a bit more of a deep dive. Plus, we also show you guys how you can change button colors of specific buttons as well as improve the general appearance of your store. Now, for this tutorial, only one step remains where we are going to publish our store. So to do that, first off, just click on Settings on the bottom left and then go on Domains. By default, Shopify gives you a free domain and you can change it to a new domain. So it's going to be something random.myshopify.com. You can change it to maybe something like pinksakura.myshopify.com. But if you already have a domain, click on Connect Existing Domain. And if you want to purchase a new one, purchase it by clicking on Buy New Domain. Search for the domain that you want, and then they will show you the available options. Once you select one of the available options and purchase it, it will be directly available to you. Once completed, go back into Online Store on your dashboard and click on Remove Password from here. And just like that, within a couple of minutes, our Shopify store is now live. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or queries, leave those in the comment box down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.